This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
The year is 1881. Brothers Cletus and Meryl, with addition of their cousin Hubert, were in rough financially. After a good haul in the BC gold rush, they spent their money in saloons in Victoria. A great deal of change was going on out east. Prime Minister Sir John A. Macdonald had promised BC a railroad, linking Western Canada to Eastern Canada.
Hey guys, why did we invest all our money in those Nebraskan corn farmers?
We lost all of our money to those scamming farmers.
Curse you Nebraskan farmers. I feel like I've been cursed.
Hey guys, I hear they're building a fancy new railroad up in BC, and they're hiring.
We sure could use the cash.
Let's go.
So our heroes go to the house of Andrew Onderdonk for a job interview.
So I just hired 15,000 Chinese guys, right? So what makes you so different so that I should hire you and pay you more than those harder working, cheaper, more disposable Chinese guys? We're white? Oh, you got the job!
C'est fantastique!
Meryl, you know we don't speak French.
Well, I thought it might be useful in case this country turns out to be bilingual.
Can't argue with that logic.
Your starting wage will be $1.50 per day, but you can get a raise if you work hard.
Yes, but don't you think it's rather racially insensitive to pay a white man more for the same amount, if not less, work than a Chinese man?
Nope.
They don't mind.
With their new jobs, Cletus, Meryl, and Hubert are ready to make some serious cash. We join them now as they are hard at work on the railway. Under the plans of William Van Horn, construction on the CPR began.
Building this railroad is hard work.
Yeah, but good thing we were trained so well.
Send 3 new guys to get some wood at the timber shop.
The local timber businesses profited greatly during the building of the CPR. This popularity ended once the railroad was complete, and only a few businesses remained.
So, why are we building this railroad anyway?
Well, you see, Cletus, the Canadians and Americans have been debating over who has ownership of the west of the Oregon Territory. The Americans believe they have the divine right from God to own this section of land, but their propaganda, 54-40, are right. But the Canadians are building this railway to keep the Americans out, forcing them to stay beneath the 49th parallel.
So basically we're building this railroad to frustrate the Americans and alienate Alaska.
Exactly.
Huzzah!
The year is now 1882, and the gang has been hard at work. Or maybe hardly working. It's gotten hard to tell. Anyways, our heroes have just gotten through the cold, long winter.
I don't understand how those Chinese people made it through the winter in those thin little tents and makeshift huts.
They sure are tough.
They risk their lives to support their families back in China. That's why they can't afford the finer things in life.
And yes, I still feel this ridiculous inclination to be rude and racist against them.
Oh, us white people.
Oh.
After 3 years of back-breaking labor, the railroad is almost complete. Cletus, Meryl, and Hubert are now working on the last section of track in Eagles Pass, near Craigellachie.
5 years of pulling up rocks and laying tracks.
At least we did get that raise of $1.75 Underdog promised us.
I am not investing it in corn this time.
Oh, man, to that. Anybody have the time?
Yeah. It's 9:20 a.m.
Well, I better get hammering to keep the future history books correct. That I put the last spike in at 9:22 a.m. on November 7, 1885. Nailed it.
Wait, we're done now?
Yeah, you're all fired.
Hooray! Wait, how can we be fired from a job that no longer exists?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Well, for the sake of future history books, it makes sense.
Ha 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 ha
Ha ha.
ha.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that was an educational adventure.
You can say that again.
Tune in next Deep Exploration Project for the continued adventures of Cletus, Meryl, and Hubert.